What's up, Starcraft fans? You are watching a co-op mutation. I am CTG and we are doing Graveyard Shift on Dead of Night. I am playing this time as Raynor. My masteries are Speed Increases, Banshee Airstrike Cooldown, and Mech Attack Speed. My ally Hunter is playing as Horner. And apologies for having to do this off a replay. However, bad news, when I actually did this live, my mic wasn't recording, so that was quite unfortunate. I'll have to, I basically have no choice. Anyway, before we get started, a huge thank you to Nia Metal and Ravai who are supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier. And thank you to the rest of my supporters on Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, most likely this will be now my primary source of income because, yeah, I made this straw poll on my Discord. You may want to, you may want to check them out. I'm strongly considering taking a, well, yeah, feel free to check out my Discord. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So I don't want to, yeah, this is a Starcraft video. Let's for now talk about Starcraft. So, we again have Afraid of the Dark and Purifier Beam. Afraid of the Dark reduces our vision to 0 outside of our buildings, outside of our town hall and buildings, I guess. And a small circle at the center of our screen, only if units are nearby to give vision. And Purifier Beam is that small thing over there. It moves toward the structures, and it damages them when they are on top of well, units and structures. So we have a plan here. Hunter and I have a plan. You can maybe listen to more of that plan on Hunter's stream, but on Hunter's view. But yeah, you can see here that we need to destroy all these buildings on the map without before we lose our base. The thing is, we don't have vision there, and we don't plan to move out of our base because that's a very expensive activity. So what Hun and Horner will do here is that they will make strike platforms to attack the buildings from afar, and with the fire upgrade from the fusion core, it will only take a single airstrike to kill several buildings if you target between them. For example, if you target in this exact spot, all 4 buildings will be killed. If you target this spot, both of these will go down, and so on. Yeah, the plan is to maximize the area damage of the precision strikes to take them out as soon as possible. The problem is, without vision, even if I scan there, once the vision goes away, we will not know if we left any buildings out. There's no indicator that will be visible on our map. So that's what will probably complicate this issue. However, what we hope is that defense will not be an issue because I will I have a special strategy to try and defend without having to constantly stare everywhere on my front.
Heads up, commanders. The day's almost over, which means the infested are gonna come for us soon.
So you can see I started with a lot of gas, and siege tanks will be pretty important to my defense, I would say. Allies starting some more gallants, I imagine, for maybe Widow Mines to help out in the defense. That will actually be helpful. So it's nighttime?
It's nighttime, commanders. Fight off the infested until daybreak.
I start my factory, so I'll be able to yeah, make some siege tanks. This is pretty good.
Command center upgrade.
My command center, my second command center, not really an expansion. My second command center has completed. That will give vision. Okay, you can see the boomers are attacking. I use the Dusk Wings to try and defend. So Hunter and I have a little exchange here. Sorry, I'm not able to give you whatever he said, but he basically said that he'll keep vision in the area. You can see there is Hunter is actually giving vision at this area, so my Banshees, so my Duskwings can continue to deal damage. Whereas I will be free to macro up back at home and make more command centers. I transfer my factory to the tech lab, so I'll be able to start some siege tanks.
Hyperion call down ready.
Start another tech lab there. More SCVs. Maybe I should just have the straw poll down in the comments below. I'll probably have the if you don't see a straw poll in the comments below, please remind me to put it there. All right. It's yeah, it's a decision about the this channel and the content I create. So yeah. Nice. This is actually pretty funny. My ally drops the space station at the same time I drop my Hyperion, so it was kind of a waste. Well, there is a nuke there. It does take some stuff out, but all things considered, the Hyperion would have taken them all out regardless. So they tend to move it around. Be active with it. So Hunter here, pinged the sensor tower because he just realized that the sensor tower blocked his buildings from constructing. We have no vision of it, but we have no vision, but it's still there. So he tried to construct a building in this area, but his worker didn't start the building because when it did give him vision, it canceled the structure. So it never started. It was a bit of wasted time. Kind of funny, but all things considered, not that big of a deal. Since he did notice it soon enough. I'm actually at full saturation now. That's pretty good. So now that my focus will be on making this wall. I'm making a wall out of command centers because A, I'll need vision from the orbital scans, from the scans from the orbital command centers. So I'll need to make a lot of them. And B, we need space in the middle for my ally strike platforms. So I'll need to move my command centers in a place where they will not be very conspicuous or they will not block my ally. And C, command centers give vision. They have a 5 vision range. So yeah, having them at the wall will actually help my siege tanks by, well, giving them vision of what to attack. This is a pretty win-win situation if you ask me. Now what I did ask my ally is to make SCVs with the minerals that he'll be definitely floating. What I asked him is to make a ton of SCVs to keep my command centers repaired. That's what I asked of him. I'm not sure if that's gonna be happening because the game was kind of hectic when we played it. I also started an engineering bay just for the building armor upgrade. Not sure how effective that'll be, but hey, let's do it anyway. Start my orbital commands so I can start giving my ally that nice vision. Okay, I pick my ally. And yeah, you can see he's trying to hit in between the buildings to maximize the damage done by. Oh, nice! That was dead on. But yeah, we are targeting specifically between the buildings so that we'll hit 2 of them at the same time. Of course, not just anywhere between the buildings, but between the buildings in such a layout that will damage both or all 3 of those buildings, or even all 4 of those buildings if we were lucky. Yeah, I'm starting more and more command centers. You can see I'm going up to 8. That's actually a lot. I'll add my barracks there in hopes of still being able to squeeze a siege tank in. Give a scan to my ally. So he does the fleet cooldown thing. We're just taking out more and more of these. We are making good progress. That's good.
I've got another sector with structures on my scanners.
More buildings here. Ally takes them all out. Good job of my ally. Look at that. He hits 2 buildings at the same time. Give another scan.
This is crazy.
My ally can destroy them, but apparently he's out of charge at the moment, so it's understandable. Now we have Hunterlings approaching our base. Another benefit of the barracks here is that it will block the Hunterlings from entering our base, so it's kind of a walling out the Hunterlings because they can jump up cliffs. But if I block them, they won't have an access through this path. Yeah, the Hunterlings are pretty annoying, so I use a scan here anyway since this command center isn't complete yet.
Mines are ready.
Tick tock.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls
Drop
into
another
the
scan.
this planet will be lost.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
You see, I've gone up to 9 orbital commands. You can see my ally is still destroying those buildings. That's a nice thing about the precision strike strategy, we don't have to risk our forces, and we can attack even at night.
Our allies are
I pinged my ally that he has unburned with a mine, so yeah, I might as well.
command center upgrade attack complete. Our
I
allies
tried to use Hyperion to delay the inevitable, just delaying, and I have the top bar available anyway, so why not use it? Destroy all those dudes.
Like the hustle, but
You can see the Purifier Beam is approaching my Hyperion, so that's not exactly ideal. Let my ally know that there's still a biodome there.
our allies are being attacked.
Start another command center. This vision is really nice. Vision is the best thing Raynor can give in this game.
Base is under
Well, down go or away goes the Hyperion, I guess. I signal my ally that there are some structures there.
but I'd advise against it, commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime. Are you kidding me? Amon wants to
Scan.
attack
Let
us
my ally
now
know
too.
that that's a big area.
Perfect.
Did he hit all 4 buildings? No, just 2. That's fine. He can hit another 2 here.
base
I think.
is under attack.
I think.
Your forces are under attack.
Ooh. Ah.
Allies base is under
Oh, I
attack.
think.
Our allies
Yes, he does it. Good job, my ally. Fantastic job, my ally.
Get up. Night's coming to an end soon.
Drop another scan, but because I have the orbitals to spare. It's not that big of a deal.
Banshee airstrike ready for deployment.
I'll let my ally know that there's a lot of buildings down there. Or up there, I guess, since that's north.
Our allies
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
Alright.
Sunrise. That's our cue to move. We won't have enough
Well,
time
we
here
won't
to destroy
actually
the few
move out.
structures
We'll
today.
just build more structures outside.
Sending you the coordinates for more
You can see
structures.
just scanning continuously and letting my ally deal that damage. Although in all things considered, I should have used my Duskwings at this point. A
upgrade.
bit more active. It's probably one thing I could have done better in this game. You can see the line of orbital commands I have here is exactly the border of the safe zone for the Purifier Beam. These Purifier Beams don't go closer because they can't really get any further into our base than this line. So that this is if you're wanting to learn about where to safely place your buildings, this is a good guide, I guess. Guide maybe. Yeah, you can still wall off. If you wall off with command centers, you'll be able
Detectable
to
structures at this location.
give vision to your tanks,
We're halfway
give
there, commanders.
orbital
Keep
strikes
it
or
up, and we
orbital
can still save this planet.
scans, give scans to your allies' precision strikes. At the same time, tank for your tanks. Move my tanks up here. Although I'm not sure how smart of an idea this is because there's nothing giving vision to them. You see, there are a lot of tanks here, and they do deal a lot of damage, but they need vision to actually do that damage.
Command center upgrade
To actually see,
complete.
to actually target things.
Upgrade complete.
Start another orbital. So you can see I'm up to 10 right now. Actually want to start another
Looks
one
like we can find additional structures here.
and siege that one. Alright. Yeah, start another orbital command in there. Drop more tanks.
Looks
I'm
like
just
the sun's about to set.
beefing up my defense.
Get ready for nightfall.
Sieging up the
Command
tanks.
center upgrade complete.
Allies making more and more widow mines. That's pretty good. He's still bombarding this area and clearing them out of buildings.
Our allies are being attacked.
Give another scan. Nice job, nice nuke from my ally.
Another night.
Strikes between those
Keep them out of
buildings.
our base.
Strikes that one.
Should
Strikes
we
between
win
these
that
two.
night, commanders?
That's
The
good,
infested
really
will
good.
be here any minute.
My ally's
Taking
gonna,
the
I
Purifier
hope.
field.
Yes,
Killing it
hit
is
between those
preventing
buildings. That's
infestations,
good.
but we'll have to attack it at
I'm
night.
trying to find where the bonus
That
is.
pyrophage will burrow
If
once
I can
the
find
sun
where the
is up.
bonus is, I can actually use my
Maybe
top
more
bars
than
to
one
take
night
it
to
out.
kill
Oh, found it. Found it. So what I'm gonna do is drop the Hyperion here. Ally's gonna drop the mag mines.
Our allies
The infested are trying to break through one of our barricades.
Drop a few, or drop an airstrike or a precision strike.
Damage here.
Just yeah, dropping all the scans.
Our allies
Like the
are
hustle.
being attacked.
But
That's the Haka.
I advise against it, commanders.
You can see,
It'll
yeah,
be
the
easier
Hunterling
to take out the
gets
structures
blocked.
in the daytime.
Oh wait, does it? Apparently not.
That's one
But
less
good
headache to
thing
worry
my
about.
ally has Widow Mines in this
Thanks,
in this
Commander.
spot. He will be able to fight those Hunterlings.
Our allies are being attacked.
That's something. That's something.
Our
Yeah,
allies
drop more
are being
tanks.
attacked.
Drop more and more
Is under
tanks.
attack. Command center upgrade complete.
There we go.
You sure you want to do that at night, commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Mm,
Most of the infestation has been
that's
killed.
good. That's good.
Just a
We
little
only
more
have about 35 buildings remaining.
Attacked.
I scan here. Let my ally know that there are a ton more buildings up here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, I start another factory. Or my third factory is already completed. Now I'm starting a tech lab.
Base
Now it's
is
up to my
under
ally. Oh, you can see that my tanks here got wiped out.
Those things are resistant to sunlight. We have to be the ones to kill it.
Yeah, my siege tank will have to focus that thing down. It does have a ton of health. Or several tons of health even. Down it goes, but not before taking out one of my orbitals and one of my allies' strike platforms.
Base is under
You sure
attack.
you want to do that at night, commanders? The infested will
So
be here any
we
minute.
have 26 remaining.
Our allies are
Oh, that tells me that the hunt will begin soon. The hunt for the last building.
The
And there's an
infested
attack
can
wave.
attack us all they want.
Nice.
Soon,
Nice Widow Mine shots from my ally.
our allies are being attacked.
Give another scan.
Upgrade complete.
Show where the other buildings are.
Base is under attack. Our allies are being
don't get
attacked.
too bold out there.
My front is holding pretty well. Siege tanks are pretty good.
Begin the attack.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I realized that I could also be active in the daytime. So yeah, I did use my Dusk Wings in this spot.
Our allies are being
There's some more buildings there. Take this out. Looking for more. Just flying my Duskwings around, looking for a building, I suppose. No, 7 buildings remaining. Okay, that's a thing. Looking for a building. Yeah, the hunt is fully on. I scanned there and note that I saw a building on my minimap, so that I take that out. Took my ally to take out these two. Yeah, I think we got those. So now, how many buildings remaining? 4 remaining. So yeah, this is basically the hunt. The hunt for the last building. 3 remaining. So with the power of replay, I can actually see where those 3 are. Okay, one of them is here. Take them out. Or my ally rather takes them out.
allies are being attacked.
But yeah, using the power of replay, or using the power of replay, yeah. I can see where the last building. There's one here. One. Wow, that's right in front of. That's right in front of our base. That's a pretty messy oversight. Oh, what are
Banshee airstrike
these?
ready.
Oh, actually, apparently there are commands here. Interesting. I wish I could see what these are. Bit of a shame that I can't actually read them. Oh well. But yeah, once again, for those of you who don't know, this is on the test map, since Afraid of the Dark is not in the custom mutators. And by the way, the test map is actually relevant to my straw poll, which by the way you should check. If it is not, in the comments below, remind me
Another day is
to
coming to
post
an end.
the straw poll
Command center upgrade.
on the video. Or you can join my Discord and find the straw poll there. It's in announcements. Yeah, using the Hyperion to look for the building. How many buildings do we have left? 1. So we're looking for 1 building, which is here. It's funny. That's right up close to our base. But we won't be able to see it until the match is close to over. Now Yeah, let's back to my vision. Oh, I think my ally finally found it. That's pretty good. 26 miss. That's not bad, all things considered. All right.
That's the last of it. The planet's saved, Commanders.
Well, could be worse. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else I could do, please leave that in a comment. You can see that my ally actually did a little more damage. But 20, that's actually not a little. That's more damage. My ally did more damage, but yeah, infested are a lot of kills, so my tanks really mop up the infested. Alright, see you.